Or leader? So you've recognised.
Well, I've known them for 10 years, most of them, because I've been in the company, but I've changed roles, so
Okay.
I know them.
So these are people you know quite well or very well?
Most of them very well.
Yeah, okay. So you've 12 months team leader, but you've known the members of the team for 10 years. And you have, what was it you noticed? You've noticed
There's just a change.
How specifically?
They can quite easily upset one another.
Change.
Yeah.
Some of the members are upsetting one another, yeah?
Yeah.
Change in the team. So would you say that's the team morale, or because
Morale.
you mentioned that before? So is it, do you know specifically which members can upset other members?
Yeah.
That's fine. I know who upsets whom. Yes. Okay. What else? What else is happening now? So the change is happening the 1st of April. Now, what specifically is happening on the 1st of April? 1st of April, all of a sudden, flips.
Two will become one, they have a new name.
So, 1st of April, new name. And I don't need the name for this.
And will become one company.
So it's 2 companies. So on the 1st of April, it's the start of the change, yeah?
Although we've been talking about it for an awful long time.
Okay. There will be, what planning have you done so far for this?
The planning that we've done, we've met with the other team, we're looking at processes, but that's all been put on hold because obviously there's 2 systems there.
Okay. So these are all outside your control at this point of time. What is within your control is to work. So your job is to coach your 5 management officers really to continue achieving their targets, remain focused and motivated throughout this time of change.
And understand, you know, everything, well, any news that's coming through. At the moment they feel that nothing's happening, but a lot is going on behind the scenes, obviously.
Okay. And can I put here also then to communicate clearly the messages, yeah? Because you went, so messages and understanding, so how would you put that?
At the moment there's lots of formal and informal chats.
Yeah, as does happen.
Yeah.
Communication.
And lots of rumours as well.
Yeah, the good old rumours, and everything gets distorted, debated and generalised, and all sorts of things happen. Okay, so at the moment the change is starting to happen. So it's going to be two teams of 5 go into 1 team of 10, yeah? Move to 1 team of 10. Okay. And throughout this, now how long is this plan to take it? Starting the 1st of April, when is the plan to have this team of 10 all working?
We haven't been given a date, obviously we've got to get a manager in place, and then once that's happened.
Okay, so this is really the main focus for you at this point of time, and your goal on top of this is to demonstrate that you can manage teams through change. Yeah? So I'm going to put here as well, manage, and I'm going to put team through change. Yeah? And you're going to do that by doing this. Yeah? Okay. So anything else that we need to know in the reality here? What else is happening? Just so I'm very, very clear. 1st of April, the new name comes in. You've still there's 2 systems, you have to pull them together. Don't know what's happening with that yet. The 2 teams will come together. Do they physically move together on the 1st of April?
Everything past that, you know, the top unknown where they'll be located.
Right, so but we know this, this is all known just now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But everything else as to when, where...
Okay, that's fine.
is to
Okay,
be
so we just
unknown.
leave that there, okay? So now we look at the O part, options. So this is when you go and let's just see how many options you can come up with to keep your team focused, motivated, and keep them, keep everything clear, communicate so clearly with them while this is all going on, so they continue to achieve their targets. So start giving me some of the options.
I think continually talk to them about it.
Keep talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What they know about the team that they're going to be merging with. Because some of them have worked in the team for a long time, so they will know a lot more about the other team, because they meet them in court and things like that and talk. So,
Okay.
they
So find out what each member of the team thinks about their job, thinks about the merger, thinks what do you want to find out?
how they feel.
Each member feels about this change, yeah?
Yeah. And then once you know how they feel, I mean,
So how specifically you said keep talking, so how are you going to do that?
talk to them about their concerns, because obviously we have monthly one-to-ones. But,
So you get monthly one-to-ones. When's the next one?
Next week. It wasn't this week.
Okay. So next one is when? What date?
They're throughout the week, next week.
So next week, yeah. So you're actually going to be meeting with every single member of your staff.
Yeah.
So you're going to be finding this out, okay?
Well, that's been happening, so, I do know, but their feelings change.
Yeah.
Like I said before, for instance, they will work, they've got a long time and their reality's hitting in.
Yes.
So there's some negativity, there are some positives as well. And every time I talk to them, there's difference,
Yes.
to change. One day they're down, one day they're up.
Okay. So, what other options have you got here? What kind of things can you take them through? You said talking, so what else can you do?
Well, for instance, they're even quite negative about meeting the other team. So it's to be positive, and hopefully they'll take from that.
So how are you going to do that? What else have you got within the options here?
To talk to them about the opportunities rather than the downside of it.
About opportunities. So rather than talking about the downside of it, keep very
Positive and upbeat.
so focus on. So it's focus. So talk and focus on, and focus on opportunities.
And for every bad thing that they can come up with and every concern, there is something to bring to them that yes, but you try and pick around that kind of opportunity.
So what else?
I can't offer them any assurances.
No. So be
that
honest.
That is totally accurate. Yeah. I'm just trying to keep them motivated, really.
Okay. Now, one of the things you've got here is your goal is to coach. So what are some of the options for coaching?
Some of the options are, if these next one-to-ones, if I can actually find out a goal that they've got.
So how are you going to do that? What options have you got for that? So what steps are you going through? What do you know already? What have you... I want to just take my coaching hat off here for a moment, okay? So think about specifically what we've covered yesterday, what we've covered today, and what we're covering now.
Yeah. I think the growth model will
Coaching hat back on.
Yeah.
So yes, use of the grow model.
There are some with the wheel that I could use it, but some I don't think it would be appropriate.
Right, okay. Remember, we showed you different ways of doing that yesterday.
Yeah.
So you've got options on this. So,
Yeah.
so I'm going to put options.
I think if I did it more from a point of not their actual life, but their roles, then it would be more acceptable.
Yes, okay. So work on circle of jobs.
Yeah. And you can also do it with a circle of their concerns, what are their main concerns, and that will all come out different as well.
So you've got coaching tools you can use. So
Yeah.
we'll put this under coaching tools, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
I think that's the main thing.
What resources do you have with your knowledge and experience?
I mean, I've been through mergers before, so I've spoken to them.
Right, so I have been...
So I know that there are benefits, there can be benefits.
And you've come out the other side of it. But to say that I've been through it means you've actually been in it and you've come out the other side. Been through mergers, and I know the benefits that can happen. Okay, what else?
One of the main things that I find is you can't treat them all the same, the team.
Okay.
They are individuals.
Yes. So each, do you want to call it a coaching session? Because that's really what it's moving into now. You've already identified the options coaching. So each coaching session tailored.
It's going to be tailored to that individual.
Yeah. Okay, what else? Have you been through just one merger? You said mergers. How often have you done that? How many mergers have you been through?
One merger, but different situations as well. That I've spoken to them about changes where they've actually relocated to a different part of the UK.
Okay, so you've been through mergers, and I have been through changes.
Yeah.
So you have experience of how this experience of going through something, but more importantly, coming out the other side. Experience of coming through change, yeah?
Life after.
Life after change. There is life after change, yeah? What else? What can you personally, you've got all that experience, but going into the office, what kind of things can you do to demonstrate?
I need to keep motivated and focused, and obviously still deal with any issues that they have, because life needs, the day job needs to carry on.
So you need to keep motivated.
And not bogged down with, the merger.
So don't get, and not get, you said, bogged down with what?
With all the merger rumours, concerns.
The merger or the concerns are different. The merger's the thing that's happening.
Yeah.
The companies are merging, okay? But you don't want to get bogged down with what specifically?
The negative effects of the rumours.
Rumours, okay? So it's staying out of the rumours, not bogged down with all the rumours and the effects, yeah? What else?
What's keeping them motivated? I don't know. What else?
You've already said each individual session, each coaching session be tailored for the individual. So, just...
Well, I'd need to find out what their concerns are, wouldn't I? I mean, I know a lot of them.